Everybody, my name is Rydo, and today we will be starting a series for the game Mark of the Ninja. And just quickly let me mention that the reason why I've decided to cover this game is because we just covered a different game called Transistor, which was a game where you had a sword and you ran around the city and you could potentially play very strategically, or somewhat strategically at least, and take out enemies. And I really didn't have a great time with that. Found it kind of blah. But I have played Mark of the Ninja, and I do know it is a game I like. So we will be using, from that perspective, this game as an example. I have played this, but I haven't played the DLC. So there is this Dosen's Tale with the right trigger in the lower right corner that you can go to, and that will be the DLC from the main story. We will cover that after we do the main story. And there is some director's commentary, but to get to it, you have to pause the game and read the director's commentary. So I'll show that to you, but I'm not going to particularly read it out loud or pay any real attention to it. So let's jump into the game and begin. Ink and Dreams is the name of this level. We'll be doing one level per episode.
Hey, you. Don't you hear the bell? I'm here to help you. Rule number 1, don't get me killed.
New objective, follow aura. So I hope the audio is right. That seems awfully loud as far as the voice, but it's at what I normally set it at, 5 out of 10. I'm glad it is numbers. So often you get these sliders that can be anywhere between 0 and 100 or 1 and 1,000 for all you know, because they don't tell you what actual percentage the volume is at. Yeah, we'll discard those changes. We'll go back one more menu. Overlapping menus, never a great thing, but not really a big point. And so here's the commentary, and this really is not how I'd want commentary. Have the designers just read it out loud. Even if they were going to do this, this is a lot of text to read when you're doing nothing else, and practically no extra information. Practically nothing if it was just read out loud. There's also a bug here I've noticed. If you hit A, it'll just go to blackness if there isn't more than one page. So there is a considerable amount of this commentary. This would be quite a lot to sit here and read. Here at the very bottom it says, "Thank you very much for reading this. Hopefully it was interesting. Thank you for supporting our games and letting us keep doing what we do." So, I love commentary, I don't love reading. On the pause screen we should also mention there's 3 coins at the top right. Those are your scores. So bronze, gold, bronze, silver, and gold basically. And then there are 3 seals, and then 3 voice of Hisomu, if that's pronounced right, which probably isn't. So 6 collectibles, it seems like, in the game. Possibly. No, the seals are actually challenges. So there's maybe 3 collectibles and 3 challenges. So the ring Azai's large gongs, rescue all the ninja, and save Azai without being detected. Okay. Here is our back button pause. We're shown our map. We're going to follow her all the way this way. And that's all we really need to know right now. A jumps. You crawl automatically or by pressing down. Here we hear the gong and see the gongs making noise. And we have a B thing. So why not put the commentary right here? Oh, actually the commentary is right there. Oh, wait. Why not just have it read aloud there? It's showing us the controller, even though I'm playing on PC, it knows I have a controller plugged in and I'm using it. It's actually showing all of our moves at the top right too. So you can peek out here, and that's going to be an important part before you come out of a lot of these air vents.
We got the one that ran away, sir. They should all be killed or captured now. Excellent. Stand down and get ready to leave at 15.
So, looks like I could drop down here if I so desired. You want to stay out of the light. This is probably one of the most actual ninja-ish games I've ever played. It really is. Well, I guess that's a very loaded statement, because what we think ninjas are is probably nowhere close to what they were. They didn't even wear black from what I hear. But it feels like a game you would expect a ninja to do. It feels like actions ninjas would do. I kind of wish the commentary was off now, because it's just going to be there. You're visible in the light. That's kind of a no duh, but okay. So the strategy in this game...
Where's your sword? Stick to the darkness until you find one.
Yeah, we haven't got the sword yet, but... what was I gonna say? Slide down the rope, I guess. Well, we can hide behind plants. We're gonna just goofing around. You are timed for these levels, so this is actually not a smart move. I guess technically he isn't really wearing black. He just looks like black when he's out of the light. So the strategy here is all about not getting seen.
Watch out. They're coming this way.
And this is a great point to point out that this is happening in like a present time, not before people with machine guns existed or anything like that. So we get undetected.
Keep moving.
And that gives us 200 score, our first score. We can go in here and hide in the doorway, but you can't like go through the doorway into any other area.
More of them. Find a place to hide.
So you see the cones of their vision there. They have a cone for their flashlights on their gun, and a cone of vision in which way they're looking. And then the half circles are their own footsteps making noise. So we right trigger the run, but it makes more sound and scares away the birds because of the sound. So you probably want to run.
Run, and they'll be able to hear it.
Did you see those banners? We could totally sell them to a gallery, and the blood will make them look even more authentic.
So you go down the vent, and then you are hanging from the vent, and then you have to drop down again. Sneaking around these people. Remember, I don't have a sword yet.
Get onto that ledge. From there, you can pull yourself up.
You pretty much can crawl any walls, and if it has the hanging down points there, you can crawl ceilings too. And here's a sword from the sword rack, I believe. Nope, that's a grappling hook. I have played this game, I haven't played it any time recently. Has been at least a couple of years. So we can go this way, or we can go this way, and it would actually be a little bit helpful to check your map even though you don't know where you're going. New commentary, just get rid of it. I don't know why I'm even bothering to click on them. And we'll take this. Voice of Hishomu. Each level has 3 scrolls that tell the history of the clan. Recovering them will grant some kind of power or currency, which can be used to acquire upgrades between levels. Why put a symbol there? That is ridiculous. It should have just been like yen.
A history of the Hisomu clan, as written by its masters.
500 men lie, vanquished before Tetsuji takes off his blindfold.
I believe is a haiku. So you can definitely see how it's night and day difference having somebody read you something out loud while you're playing, because you can do other actions versus just trying to read it and pause all the action.
This place is giving me the creeps. It still feels like we're being watched.
Good thing you were out cold. Looks like they don't know you're alive. Let's keep it that way.
He was out cold from a tattoo, basically. Now we've got a sword. The sword of the Tetsuji. Clan swords save their swords until they can kill with one strike. The relic of the clan's founder was upheld this tradition for hundreds of years.
Now you're ready to kill. The beginning of the kill is like embracing a lover. The end, of course, is not.
This is a kind of bloody game, I will say. We've already seen some bloodiness and stabbing people. There's definitely violence going on, but it's in this art style that it's not going for a realistic. So if you're alright with watching a ninja movie, I think you'd be alright with watching this. So here we have our first victim, and we just get close and press X, and then hold back and press X.
Good work. But remember, you have to be quick to catch them.
Alright. But that's not all of it. This is a strategy game. So we can come over here and drop the body down and hide him for some extra points. Could have also tried to put the body in here. I believe that would have worked. I love the concept here of getting points. He can't see me. I'm not in his cone of vision, but I can kill him. Leap of faith. 400 points. This would be kind of, wasn't one of the challenges go undetected? No challenge to not kill any guards. This game in particular has no interest in you not killing people. What's this? A new ability? Or a checkpoint? down and A. Now we have basic bamboo darts for throwing at breakable objects and causing distractions. They won't kill enemies, however, or even damage them.
The ink from your tattoo has honed your senses. Focus your thoughts, and you can freeze time in your mind.
Interesting. So we've got the darts here, and we can hold the left trigger and freeze time, and then we can mark. Let's see, how do we do this? With the left stick, you target, then mark, then mark, then mark, then release, and throw all three to open the door. Get rid of that commentary. Figure we'll go through them all, just in case.
If you need more cover, you could always destroy the lights. But shattering one will make a loud noise, so be ready for them to react.
So, there's no reason to mark him. It won't damage him with the bamboo darts we have right now. So we'll just break this.
What was that?
And then it's a little quick time eventy because of that. Don't have anywhere I could really hide his body, so I'll leave it. We'll very carefully trying to avoid everybody. Again, we could check the map, and we are quite far still. There are good reasons why you'd want to play this, though, each level 3 or 4 times. Alright, so we peek. We see him now, so we hit X and forward and X this time to track and kill him. And I can hit all 3 of these gongs for a challenge, so let's do it. But that's gonna make noise. Now, I don't think I can hit this, but I'll try. I knocked the chandelier on top of the 2. And I don't think I can peek through this hole and then climb up here and pick up another.
We snap off a branch to make a weapon, but the tree must bear the wound.
So we're skipping the area over on the other side of this wall. Well, actually, I don't know if I am. I think what I'm gonna do is, just to make sure there was nothing there, we'll go back. Could also jump over this section. There's an artifact for 500 more points. How far are we on the points? We're almost to the silver level. Alright.
What is that noise?
So now the question is, can I get away from this guy's cone of vision without being detected? Yes, I can. Sneak up behind him, just have to be kinda quick. And make sure I push forward, not back. And then we've got another artifact. If you're going for the most score, so far we haven't seen anything that indicates time would be a factor. It seems like a much better plan to take out every single enemy in the game. Even going back maybe to the very beginning when you didn't even have a sword. And taking out those guys. So, peek against this door. Doesn't seem like there's anything there. We can crawl up here. This is one thing I remember about this game, is that if they don't want you going somewhere, you can just kind of crawl up a wall and not even see where you're going because they didn't program the camera to follow you.
We need to make him look the other way.
Alright. So, interesting. Mark that. Mark that. And I'm having a little trouble marking the middle one because of that. So...
You hear that?
I can't break that.
Hello?
And I just screwed up the kill. That was an imperfect kill. I hit X before I had the prompt, and so I just had to hit him twice. This, however, cannot be destroyed. This light, because it has a grill over it, kind of hard to see. But, yeah. It has a metal protector over it, bamboo darts will not break it.
See that door? Don't open it yet. Just lean against it and try to sense what's on the other side.
Of course, we've already been doing this. There aren't a ton of levels in here. So, the amount of commentary is right, but it is kind of high too. That we're running into so many.
We do not fear death. Our lives have been cruel. The clan must always endure.
I'm pretty sure not all the scrolls are just haikus. We're almost done here. So we had two pathways here. We could have climbed on the outside of this wall if we felt the need to. Here's the crows here are checkpoints when you see one of those. Another commentary. And this is, I believe, our final... I shouldn't have done that, that makes noise. To use the grappling hook. I believe this is the final puzzle. And one way I could do this is I could jump in the light and try and get them to shoot each other. And just quickly get out. But that wouldn't be very stealth and it might set off an alarm. So instead, I want to stay right here. Don't have to push any controls to hang on to this wall. So I'll wait for him to come turn around. I'll drop down. I'll hit X and kill him quickly. And then get back up here. And then mark this and mark this. And that should be it.
Hey, what was that noise?
Silent Assassin. We'll drop the body for another 250. We'll grab this and drop the other body for another 250. We can go up here, we can go up here, we can climb over here for whatever that's worth. There's no vent or anything.
I scouted up ahead. They're taking Ninja as hostages, and Master Azai is in trouble. We have to hurry.
You can use the map to find your objectives and view it. And we've been going 25 minutes already. There we go. So the quest has now gotten expanded even further. Wow. Each level's kind of long, but they're fairly just straight runs. Kind of reminiscent of Mario Brothers in a lot of ways. The original Super Mario Brothers game. We don't see a lot of games like that. Usually they're either always infinitely running or there's more verticality of going up and down levels. So that's 2 of those gongs. So we're trying to ring the big gongs, not the small ones. There you go, I'll just hit it with this. So I rang the gong that time.
I thought I heard something coming from you. Hey, there he is.
Run.
Darn it. So there is a full screw up there. That was a total screw up, and that has blown one of the challenges, so definitely a reason. We'll go ahead and free this guy.
They caught us by surprise.
Have to hold B to rescue the ninja, and then they just smoke bomb out. Alright, so we know this guy is the only guy. We made one mistake, and it blew our perfect run so far. Sort of perfect run. I'm sure I made other mistakes, and I'm certainly taking quite a while to do this.
This is the end.
So we kind of just want to figure out how much and how far we could have gotten on this. Doesn't look like it would be a great move to go up to this section, even if I tried to get all the way to the top. I think it's better to work through the vents here. Alright. And I believe I can just wait for this guy to walk over here. Or maybe I have to actually knock him down.
Hey, I heard that.
I heard something. Go check that out, will ya? Thought I heard it coming from here.
There we go.
We killed as many as we could,
Must be
but they
magic.
overwhelmed us.
Drop the body down here. There's a couple of guys down there on that. So we know they're beating up this guy. Screwed it up.
Hey, buddy, you okay? Hey, I know you're here.
So, obviously I'm not the perfect assassin. Ninja. Otherwise I would have gotten perfect kills each time.
Don't worry about me. Go save Master Azai.
So we've now rescued all the ninjas. So we got that done. And we're back to this area that we really wouldn't want to get to. But I am willing to hit this for another achievement. And then crawl under here. Pick up this artifact. No telling how many artifacts were in this game. So if I'm in the darkness and they can't see me, I can just do that and they won't see me. That is vitally important to recognize that. Let's see. This and this. I could kill them both, but
Check that out,
instead I'll just find a good excuse to move around away from them. Remember, our goal is to potentially save our clan, not just kill every single person here, although that would get us a better score. They give you plenty of time for these quick time events, so they're not really the usual fare for quick time events. Usually I'm a little bit more down on them, but for this, since this is supposed to be a strategy game.
You picked the wrong guys to rob, Sensei. It's time for the old man to retire, boys.
So that's one guy down, and he is now terrified. And so we haven't messed with the terrified system yet. He will just shoot anywhere he hears noise or anything like that. So with him being terrified, you don't want to be anywhere near them because they will pretty much kill you in one hit. Grab these bodies. We're about to be done with this mission. Let's free him.
For centuries we have stayed hidden. We shunned the modern world and its jackals. But today, our enemies have found us. We must strike back. We will fight for our survival and our honor. I foresaw this day would come. And so, I called upon a champion to fight for us. He has accepted the first mark. He will defend the clan at a terrible cost.
Uploading status. Okay. Alright. So, level complete. We have a total score of 26,400 points. So we got 20,800 of that just by doing all the things we did. For every hash mark in which we were undetected, we got 400 points. For each distracted guard, we got 400 points. If we hadn't set off that one alarm, we would have gotten 3,000 points, which is quite a lot. And then if we had not killed any enemies whatsoever, we would have gotten 5,000. So there is definitely an argument here that you could have tried to play for uh, a full-on pacifist mode and just avoided and hidden from everybody. Doesn't really matter. We got the 3 things, which the 3 coins, yen coins, which is good. I don't think we will get to the point. Oh, they're called honor. It's just actual honor. Well, they should have just named it honor and not made a symbol. That's silly. Unless that actually is some symbol for honor that I'm completely unaware of. Anywho, we are done with this episode and this mission, and we will start right back here with the next mission. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me with YouTube. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. Also on my main YouTube page is a playlist tab. You can click that and you can see all the other games I covered. For instance, you could go back and watch Transistor. It was a really short series, so it wouldn't be too much to watch it and see the comparison. Uh, it's a flimsy comparison, I will admit. The fact that both games have a sword-like object and they both sort of have some strategy in them. It's a flimsy comparison, but I really felt like Transistor wasn't that interesting of a game anyway, so any game I play in the future that is very similar to it probably wouldn't entertain me very much. Uh, but go ahead and check it out. Check out the other games I've covered anyways. And then down below in the description box, I have links to all my social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Tumblr. Also, you can friend me on Steam. Also, you can friend me on Battle.net. All those links are down below. If you hit left here, you can see a list of all the people you could have killed, potentially. So friend and follow me on all those services. That way you can see the exact second I have new episodes out. I release new episodes every Monday through Friday, so come back tomorrow unless today happens to be Friday, and then come back Monday. I wouldn't know. I record everything in advance, far, far in advance. Thank you for watching this episode. Come back next time. Have a good evening.